Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Rainbow High unboxing. Today we've got our super limited edition Lunar New Year doll. Well, actually, I don't know if it's limited, it's a special edition. But Lilly Cheng. And she is very pretty. This is a very luxe box. It's a little bit more than... It's a little bit more sturdy, I think, for the stores than the box that the twins came in or the box that Jet came in, which have been our sort of limited dolls. As you can see, we've got our Rainbow 2020. This isn't one of the, numbered editions, which I'm a little sad, but I ordered it online when it first came out. I picked mine up from Walmart. She does retail for about $80 in the US, which makes her the most expensive of the Rainbow High dolls. In fact, I only spent $20 more to get the Rainbow High house than I spent on this doll, which is kind of in perspective. Unless she does not sell well, which I think the Asian markets are probably going to account for a good chunk of that. But they honestly I don't think they actually got this out in time for Lunar New Year. But she's got a gorgeous box. There are some little, sticky tabs on the top and the bottom to kind of keep things in place. I have not opened her yet at all. Hopefully she's in good condition. But she is very pretty. This part is plastic right here. But the corners are not like they were on the twins and on Jet, which is great because they came off like nobody's business. Like, you would see them in the stores on the shelves and they would have one good corner left. So I'm not super upset that they changed that. That was cute in theory, but it didn't really play well. So without further ado, let's open her up and see what she looks like under there. I'm going to try to do this as carefully as possible so I don't pull off any of the coloring or the paper. See, they've got these little tabs, little crescents in there. And again, there's one down here. Also, it's like a 3/4 circle on the bottom. And then there's a little bit of tape here on the side that's not actually connected to anything, but while I'm taking stuff off, I'm going to take it off. Because it would bother me otherwise. And I don't see any other tape holding her in. So this should be good. So that is actually a Velcro that you heard. Oh, I did miss some. There's some here on the bottom. That I may have to cut through, but I don't really want to cut through. I want to peel it. There's some right here at the corners on both sides. That's just really well blended tape. We did get a slight peek of her though. And of course, this purchase, as always, is brought to you by my lack of impulse control. But that's okay. Let's see. As you guys can see, I've got my custom Avery that I made. Check out her videos if you want to see how to dye her wigs and things. Anybody that asks, I did just paint her hair with acrylic paints, and then I sealed it with a gloss spray sealant, so nothing too crazy. So let's see if we can get her all the way out this time. Well, almost. There was one up here on the other side that I didn't see. Wow, apparently I'm very hard of seeing today. This is kind of a lot of tape on a luxury box on a special edition doll. Okay. That should be the last of them. Okay, there she is. And this is Year of the Tiger. And she looks super cute. And we're going to try to figure out how we take her out. As you guys can see right there, she is really pretty. So we are going to look and see what the side of her box, because this shell part does not come off. It's part of the back of the box. But there is a little door right here, and I think that's where she comes out. So I'm gonna try to get her out this way. Okay, here we go, here we go. Looks like we're just snagged on this, on the little, whatchamacallit. There's always this little tab on the inside of these things that does not want to play well with others of its kind. And I hate them because they are on like every Rainbow High doll. And I'm talking about this top little tab at the, that's basically like the handle holder part. And it is really difficult to get this one out because it's attached differently than some of the others, and I'm already kind of tearing her box trying to get her out, which I'm not thrilled with, because at $80 I really would rather be able to get her in and out of the box kind of freely. There we go. She finally came out. Okay, here she is, out of the box. Like that. And she's very cute. Like, just gorgeous. She's got all these different bangles on her hands. The fan is actually functional. She's got very pretty hair. She's got some little hot girl tendrils. These shoes are gorgeous, but they look like they'd be such a pain in the ass to put on and off. So we are going to take her out here in just a second. I'm going to try to get the rest of her stuff out kind of off camera. See if I can't do it more easily. I don't think it's going to be an easy way to get out. So there's our second outfit. Here is our second pair of shoes. And there's lots of little things holding this box in place, which kind of is a bit of a pain, but that's okay. So there's our little insert box that we normally get. And then I realized I did not read the insert that's over here. In honor of her heritage and the rich history of Lunar New Year, Lilly Cheng designed her very own Year of the Tiger outfit. With brocade fabric, lucky red details, and gold embroidery, it's a modern look that roars with style and tradition. And it's very cute. Everything about this outfit combo is very cute. I'm not loving the way this box actually functions, though. Just because once you take everything out, you can just kind of close it all back up, but there's not like an easy way to get the doll clothes away. But I guess that's kind of life with Rainbow High. So we do have some instructions for the second pair of shoes as how to put them on. Very cute. We actually got 2 of those. I think there's only supposed to be 1, but that's okay. Always better. We do have our stand and our comb here in this bag. Let's take those out and put them together. So here's our comb. Nice. And we do get hangers, thankfully, in nice lucky red. They are the new style of hangers. And this is a pearlescent, sparkly red. So pretty close to the rubies, I think. The new series ruby. But still very cute. And of course, as always, our MGA purchasing. The questionnaire for your registration. So that's kind of good to know in case you need to register your Rainbow High stuff. And so let's get Lilly out of her plastic prison, as I always call it. She has lots of details, so we're going to try to be careful to not cut any of those by accident. And she does actually have some black staples here in her hair. I'm going to tilt you guys down so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing as I try to get her out. Okay. And now, I know a lot of you are going to be in the comments saying that $80 is too much for a doll. And generally, I agree with you. This one, I'd seen so many pictures on Instagram of her that I just had to see her in person for myself. So you'll get the benefit of my wasting money. So hopefully that works for you guys. Trying trying to find a good way to get this second one out. I may just have to take her hand off like that. For some reason, her hair is rubber banded to her hand. I hate when they do that just to pose things. And now let's see. There is not a neck attachment, so it's just the head that we've got to be careful with. Okay. All right. So here she is out of the package. She has got a lot of gel here, and a lot of gel back here, actually. I'm going to, I think, wash her hair before we go any further, because this is, I don't know if you can hear that, but it is really, really in there. So I may wash the back of her hair real quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I gave her a quick wash with just some hot water and some dish soap to get that gel out, and her hair looks much better. She does have some orange and gold glitter right here at the back of her hairline, kind of like Amaya Series 1. It's very cool, but I'm not a huge fan of when they do the tinsel hair, but it looks really good on her. And it does bring out that gold and kind of that tiger feel. And so let's look a little bit closer at some of her outfit pieces. I'm going to leave her shoes on because these are a little too complicated to tie back and forth. And I think I'm going to keep her dressed. But look at her individual bracelets. She has a lucky jade bracelet, which is, which actually does have an opening. I think most traditional jade bracelets don't. I see a lot of TikToks about that being really hard and painful to get on and off. Then there's this little tiger bracelet and like a little diamond tennis bracelet right there. Very cute. And over on this hand, we have a little white tiger bracelet. A little red string for good luck. I think there's a name for this. I don't know what it is. Forgive me. And then another little diamondy tennis bracelet. And so let's take a look at her outfit pieces. So as always, she has the same rainbow high articulation. I was hoping for articulated ankles like we did with Jet, but we did not get that again. We have our little corset kind of thing. Very cute. It's holographic, pleather. Does have like scales on it, if you can see that. And some little like studs on there. Very cute. And then underneath we have this really cute two-piece, I want to say chemong is the word. I don't think that's right. I'm probably butchering it. There's a word for this type of mini dress that I am forgetting because I did not take fashion in school. And there's actually a tiger print on her skirt that is embroidered into the fabric, but I don't think it's actual added embroidery. It's almost like it was embroidered with the fabric when the fabric was made, because you don't feel any raisedness to it, but it's not printed, and neither are these flowers, but it's almost like they're just woven in instead of being embroidered. Either that or they used really thin thread, because you don't feel any bumps where it would be like a raised embroidery. And so this is the two-piece. As you can see, closes in the back, both with the handy-dandy Velcro. And it is a very cute outfit for her. Like, I'm not complaining about any part of this. It's cute. I like it. I'm going to put it back together. I am going to pop her little hair thingies, her hot girl hair pieces back out, and pop that back on. I didn't wash the gel out of these yet because they were on the front of the doll. I was really just more concerned with how bad her back of her hair felt with all that glue in it. But very good now that it's washed. So she looks really cute. And then I'm actually going to put her back on her stand right there. And we're going to look at her fan. So here's the fan. It does say rainbow. I kind of wish it had like a tiger on the back of the print or something like that. But it is like a fully foldable fan, which I love that. There is a little charm on it. And then it just pops right back open like that. And you get held in her hand like that over there. And then we have our two shoes. Our second pair of shoes. I don't know why I said two shoes. It's always two shoes. Though that would be kind of cool if Rainbow High did do like amputee dolls like Barbie does, except Barbie actually gives them a false foot, so they're not actually succeeding super hard with their prosthetic leg dolls. They don't match the foot color to the prosthetic. But then, again, some prosthetics in real life don't match either, so I don't have a prosthetic, so I do not really want to speak on that, but I'm all for more inclusive doll designs. Okay. So here they are. They do have some very cool, almost like traditional Chinese pottery techniques and motifs drawn on there. It's very cool. It does have this ribbon again, like we got with Jet, with her second pair. These look actually a little less complicated because they're like fully secured through the shoe compared to Jet, which is a little more complicated to put all of them on. And for the life of me, I can't remember where I put Jet's shoes. If anybody spots them on my shelf behind me, let me know. But very cute, and I am here for it. And we are gonna get Avery into the second outfit, so don't worry. The second outfit is gonna get put back together, or is gonna get put on a doll as soon as we get it out. So these came out a little easier than the other Rainbow High dolls with the secure. But let's see if that holds true for this one. We've got our plastic. Again, I save these to put earrings in usually. Which I'm just realizing now I left her earrings by my sink. Let me grab those. I did have to take her earrings off to wash her hair because they kept getting caught in her hair. But we do have these cute little earrings right there. And now I've got to figure out which ear has which character. Okay, this ear has this character, so it is supposed to be read in this order. Okay. So, very cool. They do have the basic Rainbow High stud that we've come to love. And then some more of these. We haven't gotten a lot of earrings in the last couple of series. As you can see, her head still has a little bit of water probably in it, and it's going to leak out a little bit. But it'll evaporate. I tend to keep my apartment pretty warm right now. But those earrings are pretty cool. They're a little big for what I like, but I do have some red studs that I could just put on also. And then we have to figure out how to get this part off. Okay. I'm trying to keep these boxes secure so I can stick all the boxes back in the decorative box after I open her. Even though I've pretty much already ruined that box, I think, in my opinion, because I've torn some of the edges trying to open the box to take her out. So here are her other pieces. This is almost like a one piece of that other one. Again, we see that tiger motif in there hiding in the grass. Very pretty. The embroidery does continue around the back. And then we've got this 22 for the year 22. The RH right here, some nice plastic designs. It does just open down the back, which is nice. Because some of these jackets have been like secured in weird ways. But this has got nice heavy pleather on the cuffs and lots of embroidery details on the jacket. I'm trying to get this stupid little tab out of there because both of the sleeves have those in them. I hate finding those later. I'm trying to shove a hand through. But these are really pretty. Like, this has got a tiger down on the side, if you can see that embroidery. It's kind of hard with my ring light to really show you the detail because it's in silver on white, so it makes it really bright. But let's see how this goes. I did take out all the little things. This has, again, like raised beading on it, on nice heavy pleather to really keep that nice. The only thing I wish they would have done is done a double hem on this instead of just doing the lining, because I feel like this material tends to fray when it's not wrapped around something. But still very cute. And now let's take my Avery. Again, this is just my Avery Styles that I have right now in an LOL doll swimwear thing, because I was using her in my Pacific High, or my Pacific Coast doll display for those videos most recently. I'm actually going to take her necklace off because this is a high collar thing and it won't lay right. Okay, so let's see what this dress looks like on. Right? And actually, because I'm going to have to take her hands off anyway for the jacket, I'm going to take them off now to put the dress on. Just because it makes my life a little easier to pop these on like this. Okay. And then a nice, easy Velcro closure here in the back. And it's very cute like that, right? That's a very cute dress. And then let's try the jacket on her, because this is not designed to be... Yeah, this is a front-facing jacket. Almost like, this isn't designed to be in the back, right? Because part of me looks at that and thinks you could wear it both ways. But it's got that front closing collar that it's supposed to be worn in the front, most likely. Okay. All right. We've got our handy dandy okay. These sleeves are actually a little long for Rainbow High dolls, I'm noticing. But let's see what it looks like on her. So it does play a little baggier, so it's more like, oh gosh. So it is more like a true, like, kind of like a wide sleeve. But it's very cute. It does cause this dress to ride up a little bit, though. There we go. Okay, maybe that'll help it lay a little bit better. A little bit tight on there. I think it may just because it's Velcro on Velcro. But we are going to... It's always a pain to try to put these things back on once you take them off of here, but I'm going to do it for y'all because this was an $80 doll and I want to see what it looks like on the actual doll. Okay, and then we would take it up like this. And we would wrap it around 3 times. Wrap it around 3 times like that, like so. And then we would just tie a cute little bow on them, which is never easy for me because I have really big fingers. So I may actually do more of a ballet wrap up here instead of doing that. But because they are ribbon, you can do however you like, but because it gives me a little more leeway here in the back, I think I would rather just go like this. And put a nice little tie back there. And so you could do it like that, or you could do it like they had it on the wrap, which is a little more bunched up. I think I would like that though, but it's very cute. It's pretty decent platform. So we're gonna see if we can't replicate this side on here. Okay. And then we're gonna go this and like this and like this and like this. And my other one came untied because I didn't knot it. But you guys get the gist. They're very cute. They'll work without the ribbons also, kind of unlike Jets, because these actually have a way that holds them on other than the ribbon. So if you are like me and you get frustrated with ribbon because you can't tie things because you have big giant man hands, You could actually take the ribbon out of these and just use them as regular slip-ons. But so that is Lily Cheng and both of her outfits and all of her accessories. I don't know if I pointed out her hair tie, her hairpins. But there they are. She does have two. Very pretty. She does have some little dangles. I'm not sure how these go in. But I don't want to take them out because they look super cute. But maybe, it's funny because I'm looking at this going, I expected a little bit more for 80. Because, we don't get a trunk or anything. I knew what I was getting when I ordered her. I'm not going to lie. I knew what was coming in this. I'm just going to give you my opinions anyway. I wish we could have seen, a trunk or maybe, a big cushion or something like that. The rattan mats or something like that, maybe with a big tiger on it would have been cool. Just because something other than the fact that we really only got small accessories. But because we got 6 bracelets, which is a lot. We got the fan, which is a new piece, but it's not incredibly complicated or incredibly detailed, really. And then we got our 2 hairpins. So, really, we got, 8 accessories if we count the hairpins and the earrings as pairs. So, 9 with the fan. And then 3 pieces to this outfit, 2 pieces to that outfit. So, 5 pieces of clothing. And 2 pairs of shoes. So it's a little bit overpriced for I think what it is. It is, I think, really more designed to be one of the dolls that's left in the box because it's a really cool box. It is very themed. But it is a really good doll. Of course, always the quality with Rainbow High is incredible. And I'm just honestly nitpicking here. Because with Jet, we got her second outfit. We got the big dress. And then we got the mannequin. And we got a trunk. And we got a sewing machine and all that. But with her, she was $30 more than Jet originally was. Or I think Jet actually was at $57, my bad. So $23 more. And we got less. I do see this more as embroidery than what we got with Jet's dress, which just kind of felt cheap and it didn't fit well. Everything on Lily's outfits fits well. And the embroidery is really pretty. It's themed to the actual, point of it. And it looks great on her. I think she's a Daphne Minton face mold, though. I would have liked to have seen a new face mold for $80. But she's really pretty. Her hairstyle is pretty unique. They didn't just give us Sunny's hairstyle again, as you can see. I like the orange. I kind of wish they would have left out the tinsel, just because it does not hold up well in doll hair, and it tends to get really staticky really easily. I like the fan. It's really cute. I do think they could have given us more than just rainbow on here. I would have loved to seen like the rainbow worked into like a tiger design and had this been embroidered and not printed, because this is just printed. This is just an applique. I would have rather have seen some embroidery on the fan. All of the bracelets are new molds. They are good. I'm not complaining about the bracelet molds. And there is detailing on them. The only problem that I kind of see with this is that it is just really not enough pieces to justify the $80 price point. If they had given us some, if they'd given us some more trunks, or if they'd given us, you know, a suitcase or something, maybe, or like the red envelope from Chinese New Year that they get the money in from relatives and things like that, would have been kind of a cool accessory to have. If they'd done like a calendar or something like that, or like a lunar chart, they have those. Or even like a stuffed little tiger pet thing would have been kind of cool, and kind of within MGA's wheelhouse to give us a pet. It would have made sense for the Chinese New Year dolls to have pets, because there's the animals associated with the cycles. That would have been cool for them to do, especially since they did make one for the MGA, or for the LOL dolls. There is like a little like Lunar New Year tiger, and there's also one for the Ox, but they didn't do an Ox last year for Rainbow High, which is funny because Rainbow High was like the number one selling doll of 2020. You think they would have ridden that into 2021. But very cute. I do like it all. The only problem I have with it is that at the price point, there should have been more. Just because it was an additional jump up. Even if we're considering the fact that that some of the dolls are now going to be upping to like 36 is going to be the new standard price probably for series dolls. Even if we're considering that, I think at $80 she should have included maybe like a third outfit or something like that, or like a lantern. There are a bunch of things that are kind of typically associated with the Chinese New Year that would have been really cool to see, like lanterns, the red envelopes, maybe like a red present box, maybe some food that's typical on Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year. I'm sorry, Lunar New Year. Sorry, it's still stuck in my head from elementary school, which was surprisingly racist back in the 90s. Like, they would just print stuff on a little calendar printout on the lunch trays, and we would look at that. But that's beside the point. You grow beyond. But I think she just needed a little bit more. I'm a little sad we didn't get chest articulation again, at least. Let me just double check that we didn't. No chest articulation. There is neck articulation like normal Rainbow High dolls now. We've had this since, I want to say, Series 2 or Winter Break. I want to say it was Series 2 that we got neck articulation on every doll. But she's very cute. She doesn't have any toenail polish on. I kind of would have liked to have seen like the red toenail polish kind of complete the look. She does have red nail polish on. I don't know if you guys could see that earlier. does have painted red nails. Very cute, very of the moment. But I just think there could have been more associated with it, because we didn't get a purse or anything like that. Like, a purse would have been cute to get. It just kind of seems like there wasn't enough put into it. Like I said, lantern, red envelope, a purse would have been kind of cool. Maybe like a thing of food. But, you know, at this point going forward, I'm not arguing anything about the quality of Rainbow High, because they are spectacular. Every time, the quality is great. QC on some of the Pacific High needed a little work, but that was beside the point. She looks really good. This is not really one you can open up in the stores and check to make sure her face looks good because of those plastic seals. But she still looks really good. Again, her hair is really cute. It's really thick in the back. It was so thick the soap was getting lost in it, and I had to double check that I had rinsed all the soap out. But I don't know why they put so much gel in her hair, but it was stiff. And I was like, I can't review the doll like that. I've got to get it out. But she looks good. And, you know, I have this golden purse right here. That's one of the Real Littles fashions. Dang it. The only thing bad about this is the freaking straps get stuck in here on this particular model. See, like, we could have done something like that, right? And that would have been cute. A nice little bag, maybe with some red detailing. And she would look super cute like that. It would have been a nice added accessory to have brought this up more in value. Because it seemed kind of just like there was a collector's premium put on this, instead of it being a true worthy, like, of the price and the collector quality. Because if you gave her any of the Rainbow High outfits, she's just a Rainbow High doll. Like, there's nothing collector about her. She doesn't have the ankle articulation. She doesn't have the chest articulation like Jet had. And I understand some of that was because of Jet's outfits, that they kind of had to do those things. Like, I know they made her shoes a lot taller, so she had to have that extra cant to her feet. But it just seems like if they were going to give us collector's edition dolls, that they kind of should have stuck with that for those dolls at least. Because other than her outfits, which I'll admit are really good quality, I like this detailing, I like the embroidery, it's more woven into the fabric, I like it, it has a really smooth feel to it. Both of the shoes are brand new molds, all of the bracelets are new molds, the earrings are new molds. Like, nothing on this makes me look at it and think, oh yeah, they copied something else. Everything on this is new. So I understand that they put more effort into it, but at the price that she currently is, it just seems like a bit too much and not enough of a collector's item, because you can't really display her in her box because her box doesn't open easily to be like to stay apart, to open to where you can see the whole box and her, even when you're in the box. So, it's the only Rainbow High doll that we've gotten that hasn't been visible from its box. Like, straight off the shelf, it's not visible, which can kind of be an issue for a lot of people that want to keep them in the boxes. That's not me. I don't keep mine in the boxes. But some people like to. But again, these are really cute. And these outfits are kind of choice. And I will learn how to tie these eventually, but I am very bad at tying little knots and doing hair for anybody that asks me to restyle. As you notice, after I washed her, I left her in the same style. But still very, very cute. And I'm glad I picked her up because she is high quality. Like, these embroideries are awesome. I do like that the skirt is its own separate piece. The top is its own separate piece. So I can embroider. I can put those onto like a ruby, or or someone like that that's in the red tones. This Rainbow High jacket I may put on one of the boys. Maybe I'll put this on Finn. Just because it's almost too. It's almost wrong to cover up how pretty this dress is on this outfit. But they look really good, these outfits. And of course, I love that we get as much diversity as we can out of this line. So, if you guys have any questions on her, if you guys want to see specific pieces in detail, let me know, and I'll take some pictures and put them up on my Instagram. I am bad about uploading to Instagram, but if you guys have stuff from the videos that you want to see more of on Instagram, let me know in the comments of those videos, because I do kind of take that as like a to-do list if you guys send them out to me. So, very cute, and I think she's really good. She's not one I would buy a duplicate of at that price. If they dropped her down to like 37, like they've got Jet at right now, I would consider it. But I also don't know if these are going to make it into stores, because I just haven't seen them yet. But we'll see. If these show up in stores, let me know in the comments if you guys have seen them there. I haven't seen any in stores, but that doesn't mean they're not out there. So if you guys have questions, as always, leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings, because I have a couple of dolls on the way that I am going to be restyling into a Classic Hollywood Divas series. So, thanks for watching, and stay tuned, y'all. Be good.